January 2019, it's going to be my year. I'm going to be a better person. Usually the things that we'll tell ourselves, maybe not because we think we're actually going to stick to those plans, but more so to mentally motivate us. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this video today wasn't to talk about my personal resolutions that I've got planned for 2019, but more so to talk about life goals and staying motivated to achieve them, because this seems like an appropriate time to talk about these things, because whenever it's a new year, psychologically people see that as a new beginning. So we think about the values and the things we've done the year before, we try and plan ahead. So this video, I want to talk about how I've been feeling building up to the new year, plans I've had, and why, to be honest, I haven't really felt motivated. I've been very, very demotivated, and I thought this video might help if people can relate to the things I'm going to talk about, how I've been feeling, but also take some good points. So point number one that I realized was change things that actually matter, that are actually going to make you take action, to things that count in your life, like making more money, having a better career, having your own house, having more time with your family, seeing cool places. I actually put an Instagram post up about this yesterday, and it's so true, because I'm not sure if it's because as it gets closer to a new year and the end of an old one, we reflect on whether our values are correct and shit, but I realize that we get distracted and we get lazy as humans. So many times you start working on things and try and say to yourself, I'll have a break. I know, I'll go and grab a quick coffee, or you'll make some food. Yes, I obviously need to eat, so I'm not gonna starve while I'm doing this project. But what I used to do was, instead of just making something basic to eat just to fill me up at the time, I'll put little condiments after condiment, just make a fancy dish that takes an hour, instead of just making something simple that's gonna fill you up, still nice within 5 or 10 minutes. Just talking about things that aren't gonna help you whatsoever, kind of actually doing work, talking about yesterday's football match. Yeah, maybe ask someone briefly, but sometimes what I'll do is I'll be there doing work and I'll just get distracted and just go off on a tangent, just talking about football, and then by the time you go back to the work you're doing, you don't actually want to do it anymore. So, don't concentrate on doing stupid shit like that that's gonna take you off track. So another reason why I think that I've been very demotivated over the Christmas period building up to New Year is because sometimes I'll go through phases of knowing what I want to do and then just putting little excuses in my head saying reasons why I shouldn't do it, and therefore that puts me off and off and off. An example would be, it's been a month now since my last YouTube video, and I've had ideas of what I'm going to say in the YouTube video, but I kept on saying, no, don't say that, or yeah, that's what I'm going to say, definitely, and then just haven't ended up doing it. I guess that also relates to, me never really knowing what I wanted to do as a career, and maybe you can relate to that as well. But I think, I'm a person that definitely lives for the present. It's all about, living for now. So all I know is right now, realistically, and something that I would like to do is the online personal training route, which I'm going to talk about a little bit more later in the video, which is one of the things that I have got planned for 2019. That's what I want to do right now, but I think the problem that a lot of people make is they think because a person might have had a lot of jobs and been fired, or they might have left, isn't because they're shit at the job, or they're irresponsible, but it's because, you know, as humans, after a while, especially like me, I hate being in a routine. You know, after a while we want change, we want to keep changing, we want to keep progressing and developing, and no one knows how long that satisfaction and happiness with that job at the time is going to last. And yeah, so, you know, I think you should never get comfortable, because then you'll just end up living a mediocre life, which personally I don't want. I want to see places, you know, yes, I want to have good money as well, but you know, you also, you know, you want everything, don't you? You want happiness, you want to have money, you want to see places, so the aim is to find that balance, you know, and that's what I want, just a good balance. And I've realised that why maybe I was so demotivated over the Christmas period is because I left it longer to take action, and the longer you leave it to take action, you know, if you've seen the cover of 40-Year-Old Virgin, sure, it says the longer you wait the harder it gets, which is true. And I think, you know, give an idea you have some thought, but try and do it straight away, like, or as soon as possible. Don't leave it too long, because otherwise you'll start making excuses in your head then why not to do it. You know, you just got to believe in yourself, and just go for it, basically. No goal will ever be perfect. Like, if you're trying to force yourself to think of what you want to do and it doesn't come naturally, I don't think it's the right thing. I think it needs to come naturally. But if you spend too much time thinking of the perfect way to do things, you'll never actually do anything. That's the problem with people who are watching too many courses on how-to videos, or, you know, buying all these different programs about mentorship, and then in the end you don't actually end up doing anything because you've been fucking around just watching video after video of, you know, the best way to do something. And the problem is there's not that many videos that say you need to do it this way right now. Instead, they just kind of give you wishy-washy answers, and you never actually, like I said, end up doing anything productive. You just need to be consistent, you just need to do it, because at the end of the day, the only thing that will pay you is something that's finished. And it's true. I think I did lose a bit of passion about fitness and, you know, and weightlifting, and it sounds strange for me even to say that, but you know, I honestly think we all go through it. You know, the people that you see on YouTube or on Instagram who are always, hey, I'm so happy, living the best life ever, you know, like, unless you're the thickest skinned motherfucker out there and, you know, you're taking MDMA every day, then we all go through sad times, demotivating times, you know, depression to an extent. So, yeah, so I don't know why that was. I think it's just because I just was getting a bit tired of the routine of just going in, lifting weights, but I think you need to always go back to why you want to do those things. You know, I want to look a certain way, I want to have a certain physique, I want to be healthy, and I want to help others do that as well, because the thing what I've realised is the key thing about fitness is you cannot lie about working hard in the gym. You know, you can physically see if someone's working, and that's the thing that kind of I got into my head, and it's kind of re-motivated me to do this YouTube video and just get back on track with, you know, weightlifting, fitness biz, and yeah, just being healthy, making money, and just living in the present for now. Another big thing that I realised over the Christmas period, and especially coming up to New Year, again, I don't know if this is a psychological thing, because people say, again, new year, new beginning. But I think you need to learn how to sacrifice things, even if you think that other people aren't gonna like it. So, you know, or even if it's going out on the weekends and drinking, because at the end of the day, you need to understand that things take time. You know, I think they certainly take more time if you try and have an easy life. So, you know, I'll admit I've probably been more lazy than what I can be, because I was living away in Mexico. I was comfortable doing 2-hour boot camps a day and thinking, oh, this is okay, I'm getting paid, you know, I'm living a comfortable life, I don't have to push myself as much as I should do. But if you want your plans to happen quickly, you know, they take that much time that sometimes you need to work on the weekend, sometimes you need to do work when you don't feel like it, when you're tired. Sometimes you even need to say no to your own family, like kind of having drinks or playing a game. You know, it's Friday night now, and my family are in the other room having drinks, and I'm in here doing this YouTube video because I understand it's been a long time since I haven't done one. And if it doesn't get done now, then when's the next time I'm gonna do it? So, you know, there's always gonna be something that crops up. You know, there'll always be a football match on, there'll always be a party, there'll always be drinks, it's always gonna be Christmas, it's always gonna be New Year. But guess what? Those events move on, time moves on. But if you're still in the same situation, then the longer you will wait for good things to happen. But if you sort it out quicker, then you can have better Christmases. And if you work hard, you grind hard now, you can have more free time in the future. And that's why, for example, tonight on Friday night, 8 o'clock, I'm doing this, because I want to get things done quicker, be more proactive than reactive. I think it also lost a little bit of passion because we came to England on the 1st of December. And see, this is why plans can change. You don't always have to stay in the same job, or you don't always, you know, need to be disheartened if the plan doesn't go off straight away, although it's a pain. But basically, we knew last year, my girlfriend's from Colombia, and to live in England, she needs something called a spouse visa. And if we're, you know, if I haven't got a normal job in England, shall we say, where I'm getting like a 20 grand a year salary, then we need to have £60,000 saved in my bank account, untouched, for 6 months, which, by the way, I've got nowhere near that amount. Or basically, yeah, I need to be in a salary paid job in the UK for 6 months. You know, I'm all about living dangerously and, you know, taking a risk to be happy, but at the end of the day, we want to live in England. That is the main priority, to get the family here. And do I want to go back to Mexico? Risk taking years and years and years to maybe make it to £60,000. And when we do, that money needs to be in my bank for 6 months untouched. Or should I just stay here, do a normal job for 6 months, and build my online coaching business on the side? That is still something that's to be decided. But the thing that is decided, good news is, I am going to be starting my online coaching business very soon, probably next week or the week after. So that is, and when you can't decide what to do, you feel pressurized, you get stressed, and that was another reason that was just making me not want to eat properly, not want to go to the gym, just feeling lazy all around, putting this YouTube video off. That's why it's taken, you know, a month to get this one uploaded. So, last thing, I just want to talk about re-motivating yourself if you're feeling demotivated. Now, hopefully this will help, because it's what helped me, so maybe you could do the same things. Like, watch other people that are doing the thing that you want to do. So for example, I watch other fitness YouTubers, and just watching their videos, that inspires and motivates me to just crack on with it and keep on going, even when I'm feeling down, or even if it's got nothing to do with my career or wanting to do things about fitness, even if I just want to cheer myself up, I'm watching someone who I like. So that's another thing as well. If you want to be motivated, don't just watch someone who's doing the same thing as you. Watch someone who you actually like, someone who you enjoy. You know, we all have personal taste. Some people that John likes might not be the same person who you like. So watch the people that you want to see. Now, another thing to motivate you is always think about why you're doing something. Even if it's not what you want to do, think about why you're doing it for the time being. Like why I might stay here and do a job that I don't necessarily love for 6 months, because I want my family to be with me here. I want to have my own place as soon as possible. I said to my dad earlier, I feel like I've been lodging in different people's houses for the past 3 years, never settled down in my own place. Not because I can't afford to, but because of the situation of having a family in another country and, you know, lots of different reasons. But I finally want to just settle down somewhere and then continue with my own business for now in the online coaching industry, shall we say. So always think about why you're doing something, whether it be bad or good, and think about the long-term goal. Don't focus too much on money. Yes, don't get me wrong, I do want to be wealthy when I'm older. I want to be rich, real rich. And anyone that says they don't is a big fat liar, because money solves most things. If I was rich right now, we wouldn't have a problem getting my family to England in the first place. So if the whole of the UK are listening right now and you want to donate £1 to the Louis Hickson's Family Coming to England charity, then feel free. But if not, then that's okay as well. But don't focus too much on money, because if you're not passionate about something and you're just doing it for money, in the end, chances are it won't last. So focus on passion for now, what you want to do, but obviously will give you okay money to obviously live a decent lifestyle, and then maybe get yourself some free time or save, and then you can do something which will bring in the money in the future. So just want to talk about some of the goals and projects that I have got for 2019. One of them being definitely need a little bit more muscle and definitely need a little bit less fat after Christmas. Secondly, it would be, depending on whether I go back to Mexico or stay in the UK, then that will definitely be concentrating on an online coaching service for now. But I will go into that more detail in another YouTube video in a couple of weeks, when I've actually got the website and the service uploaded on how to help people build muscle, lose fat, and gain strength. Because summertime's coming, you know, gonna look good on the beach. So that is one of the projects that I do want to concentrate this year, my own business. But main thing is obviously getting my family over to the UK is my main priority right now. Another goal is definitely getting my own place, because I'm sick of always having to stop and start these YouTube videos, for example, because people are coming in and out of the kitchen. Need my own space, got a family now. So personal goals and career goals. And probably as well to be more consistent with the YouTube content as well. Not just about fitness, but again, about lifestyle and, you know, just vlogs or just what I feel I can give my take on and help people with at the time. And maybe down the line, have some more projects to announce in further videos, but right now they are the main ones. Right, so that's the end of the video, and I hope everyone had a great 2018 and a fantastic new year. Let's make 2019 the best one ever. And don't forget, if everyone in the UK donates £1 each to the Louis Hickson Fam Charity, I will be a multi-millionaire
and my family will be here very soon, which will be sweet. So get on it. And if you like the video and if you think you can take something from it that will help you in any way whatsoever, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Peace.